There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Java's VIP Room. Of course, I'm your host, Jaffe, of course. And we already know who this young man is, ladies and gentlemen. My brother from another mother. Derrick, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, James?
What's up, man? Appreciate you again for joining me on this, man. I know people were saying, why you doing a video so early? Why you doing it now? I'm like, you had some days to get, y'all know, bro, come on now.
Yeah, so the way I try to get it out the way early, that way people can, do what they want to do the rest of the day. It's the fourth.
There you go. There you go. That, and then on top of that, if y'all don't realize we live in like a text, tweet type of world, y'all gonna come across some spoilers. So I don't know what to tell you. So get in on the next one, man. Hopefully the next video y'all can get on it, man. Y'all can talk about it. Y'all gotta be quicker than that. I know we all got life, but hey, be quicker. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. We are talking about Stranger Things, the latest season, season 4. Of course, like I said earlier, spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, come back to this video, comment below, like, share, comment, subscribe, because that's what we're about to talk about. Spoiler heavy. And with Derrick, we already know, man, he don't hold his tongue. He gonna let it go. He gonna say what he want to say. And that's why
I promise I'm gonna be good. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? It escapes me, but I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to actually hold my tongue these days, man.
There you go. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but there are some times off screen I can talk smack like how I want to, but when we're on this, since the field that I'm getting to, it's only so much I can say. like James, I don't think you should have said that, man. They about to cancel you for real. Like, God, man,
you know what? Honestly, I really don't have too many bad things to say with regards to this season because nothing really sent me to that place. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, same here, man. So let's go ahead and get into it real quick. So of course this is season 4, 9 episodes total, and they went the same route that Ozark went, where they give you this amount for this part of the season, let you sit on it, let everybody get caught up, and then they drop the remainder of it later on. What I did, I waited until like last week to binge watch all of season 4. So I only had like a week or so to wait. So I'm like, okay, so it's not that bad for me. But what did you do with this season, man? How did you treat it?
First, I want to say 7 episodes. I actually ended up speed running through those, and it was actually unintentional. It was that good. I ended up watching all 7 episodes over the span of 2 days.
Nice. And
a couple of days ago, that's when I actually went ahead and watched the remainder of the season, volume 2.
Nice, bad. Yeah, man, it was a good season, man. I haven't really had a chance to. I only have a few things about this series overall that bugs me a little bit, but it's not too much to where I'm raging on it. And one of them, before we get into this whole thing, what was that group of people that Elle came across that had that one girl that had all of that other power of you that she makes? I'm trying to think of her name right now. I'm drawing a blank. Where she makes illusions.
She was. I want to say I forget her name, but from season 2, right?
I think it was season 2 or 3. One of them.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2. That's right. It was season 2.
Because I remember a lot of people had a problem with that episode, which I personally enjoyed.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but I was trying to see, like, are they going to bring her back and the other group back for mainstays, or how they going to do it? But like I said, it really didn't bother me that much because the storyline and everything was just so sharp and so good to where I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with them not coming back. So we'll see what happens. Because I know they're gonna have another 5th season, but spoiler alert for everybody right there. So like we said, get into spoilers. So
also, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, all of the kids really stepped up this season with regards to their acting, especially Caleb McLaughlin.
Yes. Yes.
Him and Sadie Sink, man.
Yeah.
Like that last episode, woo, man.
Man, yeah.
Also, just on some rough and tumble shit, man. Just it was interesting and it gave me a sense of pride to see Lucas Sinclair's character step up and take that gun away and really get into the mix with Homeboy.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he needs an award alone for fighting the dude in his socks. How difficult that shit is.
I forgot about that.
Socks. No traction.
He was in his socks. You so right. Yeah, that is difficult. Hey man, if y'all ever scuffle with somebody in your socks, man, it's the most difficult thing I've ever seen. Man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, their acting skills was up, picked up like a notch as well. And who else? One of the scenes, what's her name? Maya Hawke. That one scene when her and who plays as Robin on the show, plays Robin and Nancy, when they went to, I think it was at school, and they were talking to that older guy. That one scene right there stood out to me where she was just going off. She had that one long monologue. I said, "Go ahead, Robin. Go ahead." That was good. I love seeing that. So yeah, man. But yeah, getting into the season. Tell me, what did you like about the season? What did you not like about it?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said at the beginning, there wasn't much that I had an issue with. I honestly, you know what? There was one thing they could have kept out. They really didn't need to go to Utah to see Susie. We really didn't need that scene with the kids running all over the house. It was just pointless to me.
Yeah, I remember that part. I did.
One thing that bothers me is why do we continue to give Mr. Wheeler any time on screen?
Oh yeah.
Mike and Nancy's father.
That
it's like every time he appears, I'm just like, oh man.
He is, and that's one of the things I had when I first started watching the series.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are their parents just so?
Yeah, just mind you.
Like, do you know where your kids at? Like
where are y'all right now?
That had me crack like that. I think that was the thing that bothered me the most. I'm like, these parents, like, okay, of course, we grew up in the late 80s or whatever. They were like, what, teenagers in the mid 80s or whatever. But I was
like, do that, but we are not that old. We grew
up in the
90s, 2000s.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No, they grew up in the 90s and the 2000s.
Right. But it
born
just
in the late.
Yeah, we're born in the late 80s, ladies and gentlemen. But it made me laugh just looking at these parents. I'm like, something ain't right here. Like, it's just like her dad, like, he just don't care at all. Like, and the mama's.
To me, he is the single most terrifying character, and here's why. Because of his blissful and willful ignorance to everything that just seems to be going on around him in the town. Yeah. Just scares his head.
Yeah, I'm like, what is I almost know what that man does for a living. I don't know. I'm like, it's just something about you, sir, that you just. I see why your wife is just looking at other people. So something about this dude, man. I was like, nah, bro, you need to step up. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on with you. But yeah, that was one of my things about the parents in this one. So of course, like I said, overall season 4, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. Not too many things we can pinpoint out of it that was nagging and irritating and annoying for us. Because I know how both me and you get. Like, when we watch something, we are like breaking it down to a T. Mm-hmm. And we just like, okay, yeah, this pissed me off. But with this season, it's just been great, been good. So
also another interesting thing, they legitimately had me listening to Kate Bush for the first time ever in life.
Yeah, she's been blown up too, just because of this. Yeah, like they said, like she made this song back in the early 80s, I believe, I think, from what I'm.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and how crazy is that for us, that song like that to blow up like it did now? So it got me to 80s feel, like it had me want to go back and watch The Breakfast Club, get on my 80s movies binge, and what's another good 80s? Ferris Bueller. I'm about to go on my whole on 80s binge movies now because of that. But yeah, really, really good. So happy for her, happy for Kate Bush. And it was just so perfect with this. So moving forward with this season right here. I would say that I would have loved to see Erica, her character. She had such a funny breakout season from last season, I believe.
Yeah.
And I love her character because she was one of those characters that was like, she felt like one of us. We always need that character that's going to speak their mind and say exactly how the audience is feeling. And Erica was one of them, played by, how you pronounce the name? Priya Ferguson.
Right.
Yeah, so I would say she's somewhat, I guess they had so much going on, they kind of gave her a step back a little bit, but it was still a good season for her. I want to see more of her next season, more of her smart ass mouth. I'll say that with her character.
Yeah, she's and to just toss away or just relegate to the sidelines. I'm pretty sure they'll give her a lot more to do next season.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
As a matter of fact, one of the funniest scenes to me from season 3 was whenever she came to the realization that she was a nerd, and Dustin was the one that had to usher her into that realization.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That was perfect. And she was like, "Oh, I am. Yes, you are." Like, you know. So.
Oh, also speaking of Dustin, Gaten Matarazzo, another dude that did a great job this season with his acting. Because dude, whenever another spoiler alert for those that haven't seen it, whenever why am I forgetting his name? Because he was the rawest character this season, Eddie.
Oh, Joseph Quinn. Yeah, Joseph Quinn.
Yeah, when he did his thing and ended up passing away, the way Dustin cried over that man, it reminded me of like one of the all-time great man cries. Rocky 3, whenever Mick died.
Yeah.
Rocky was like just crying over his body, like it gave me that vibe. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he is really going for it.
Yes, man. That was a good scene too. And RIP to the homie Eddie Munson. Man, that was, and I didn't realize that Eddie did not get a chance to meet Elle.
No.
He did not get a chance. I didn't notice that time. I was like, wait, Eddie didn't get a chance to meet Elle out of everybody. Yeah. He did not get a chance to meet her. I was like, dang, man. But
deep down, you knew they was going to do away with him, right?
I had a feeling.
Because just about every new character they introduce every season dies.
Yeah. Yeah. They build him up, and then that's a wrap. And then on top of that, I think it'll be a hard time trying to explain to people why that man has been accused of murdering people is still around. And I think the writer said that they based his character off of somebody who was accused, but they wound up finding out that he was actually innocent from what I came across. So
episode 1, whenever he was making that speech in the cafeteria about how it was going to be his year and he was going to graduate, I was like, they going to kill his ass. I was like, he's not going to walk across that stage. Motherfucker can't fool you.
We just had a conversation about this yesterday. It don't matter what it is. We were saying when you're a movie and a person announces, and when you're at a hood movie or any movie, say, "Hey, I'm gonna make it out of here. I'm gonna get out of here." No, you're not.
Or the funny, charismatic dude in the war, like military movies.
Yep, they always get it.
Exactly.
Always get it, man. I'm like, no, every freaking time, man. We got to switch this up for these storylines from now on, man. Y'all got to throw us for another loop or something, man. But yeah, man. RIP to the homie Eddie Munson, man, who was shredding that guitar. Oh, that was straight up. That boy said, "We gonna rock out, man." That boy had your moment, bro. Had your moment.
I will say this. It did surprise me. I honestly did think they were gonna kill Steve.
I thought he was gonna bite the dust too. I'm not gonna lie.
I really thought they were gonna do away with Steve, and also, what else was I thinking about? God damn it! It's gonna come back to me in a second. Shit.
Take your time, brother.
Maybe if I smoke, it'll come back.
Sometimes you gotta do that every now and then.
Shout out to Argyle. That was another character I really enjoyed.
Yeah, he was funny. My dudes, man. Did you get a chance to call that number? That pizza number? Dude, that was so hilarious. So let me go to it real quick. That had me cracking up. It was a nice touch to everything. Let me see. I actually called it last night. Come to think of it.
What happens when you call that number?
Really, only thing it does is Argyle just talking to you, talking about pizza and other stuff. That's it. Oh, I think it was like a 2-3 minute conversation. Well, 1 minute and 14 second type of conversation. I'm looking at it right now. The number 805-457-4992. It was a little cute little thing. Like, oh, okay, cool. So people say posted online saying, call this number, you won't be disappointed. And it was him who picked up the phone, talking about pizza, and hey, saying try before you deny. I got to start using that, to be honest with you. So yeah, but our guy, yeah, he's the new comic relief. That boy had me cracking up, not gonna lie. That was good. So
also another random thing I thought about. I think Sadie Sink might low-key run off with Millie Bobby Brown's career. Because I'm sorry, dude. Like, she eclipsed her as far as acting this season, man. In my head, I'm thinking she's kicking your ass.
Man, everybody really stepped it up this season, acting wise. Well, let me see. Who didn't?
Finn Wolfhard. I said except Mike, Finn Wolfhard. They really didn't give them too much to do, in my opinion.
That is true. They didn't give them too much to do. They had so many things going on. And I think that's something that happens in these TV series and films. They give you so many characters, and you got to stretch it out as much as you can. So I would like to see what they're gonna do next season by stretching everything out. And see who's gonna be doing what, or what's gonna happen to who. Who do you think is gonna bite the dust next season? Who do you think gonna get killed off based off of this last season?
I don't know, man. It's tough to say. I'm trying to think about all the character arcs and where they could ultimately lead. You know what? It might actually be Will, if I had to guess.
Okay. Yeah. Will. Okay, I can see that.
They really just need to let him go ahead and be who he needs to be.
Yeah.
Because they've been dragging this out for a while now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just open the door, let him come out.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Because we already see it. We're like, yeah. So we pretty much already see it, man. And I think that's what's gonna happen next.
Well, with lurking behind that bold haircut, bro. Just come on.
Why? And when you see him outside of his character, his hair looks like how it should look. But I'm like, that bold cut, I ain't gonna lie, it does bother me.
Yo, whole time I was watching him, why was I thinking of Stuart from Mad TV?
I ain't freaking noticed that shit until now.
I can't even see that shit, right?
Now I can't unsee it because I was like, why does his hair bother? It looks like somebody I know, and it does look like freaking Stewart.
Yeah, with the striped t-shirt and the bowl cut.
Yeah, everything, it just sits perfect. God, now I gotta put a side-by-side picture of, and I just can't unsee this. I can't unsee it. That's so accurate. That is so dang accurate, man. Oh my God, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. Now I can't unsee this shit. Man, so I think who's gonna bite the I really did think Steve was gonna be it. And then as the season went on, I thought that Max was gonna get it because she had too many run-ins with what's his name? I can't think of his name. Vecna. Yeah, she had too many run-ins with him. And I was like, ooh, because like I ain't gonna lie, at that last part when he held her up, I was like, yeah, that's a wrap, Max. Sorry. But came in clutch and like, right when that arm get bent and that leg get bent,
yeah,
that was a wrap. So I thought that she was about to get it.
I mean, I do kind of see her as a casualty though, because she's clearly in a coma, which it looks like she's not going to wake up anytime soon. And also at the very end, when Elle was searching for her, she couldn't find her.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Vecna or Henry, whatever you want to call him, has more plans for her down the line.
Yeah, I can see that. Probably she's in a coma. I'm not sure when the next season come out. I heard that it's gonna be I heard it's gonna be 2024. Damn is right, bro. So they gonna be, I don't know, I guess they're gonna be graduating when they come back, when we come back or something like that. I mean,
Nah, because the way the season ended with everybody, and matter of fact, why did I laugh so hard whenever Nancy and Mike's little sister was like, "Mommy, it's snowing." I was like, "Ain't no damn snow."
there ain't no damn puppy. like no.
Like the apocalypse is imminent. Like school is over with. All that shit.
No, like it's not snow. It was during the summertime too, and I'm like, no, it's not. No. Somebody get your kids, man. Oh man. So I don't know what they're gonna. I mean, they all in their. How old are they right now? I think late teens, early 20s. I think right now.
Yeah, I think this is in the freshman year of high school.
Yeah. In real life, Millie Bobby Brown, she is 18, so they can still play. They can still play that high school look. I mean, they do it all the time. So yeah, they most definitely can still pull that look off, which is good. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do think that I can see Steve getting killed off next season. I can see that happening. Or I could see Steve, Mike, or Will. One of them three. I think one of them might get it. I think.
I don't think they made it reinforce the fact that he was the quote unquote heart of the group.
Yeah.
So yeah, they might do it. They might pull it.
Yeah, because like you said, heart of the group, and they already built enough of his character up to where if he gets ripped apart, that's a wrap. You're gonna see Elle go full on crazy mode and start doing what she need to do. I mean, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. But we're going forward, man.
We didn't talk about Murray and Hopper and their whole deal.
Oh, we did not. Go ahead. Let's talk about that real quick.
Honestly, I enjoyed the whole buddy cop feel of Joyce and Murray being together. As a matter of fact, that's another character I forgot to say that I really enjoy is Murray. I think he adds a lot of comic relief to the recipe of the show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, seeing him and Joyce interact more was really funny and entertaining to me.
It was, and especially that part when they was on the plane.
Yeah.
And I was like, like she said, do not knock this man out. And he's so fully invested into beating somebody and fighting somebody. I fight little kids at the little karate dojo place. Now I get to fight an adult.
All about his karate and shit. I forgot about that.
No, I was laughing, and it was so that was the most hilarious. One of the hilarious fights I've seen this year. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so you knocked him out. Who gonna fly the plane? And he's like, oh shit. So yeah, all that.
Maybe I overlooked this, but how did they find out where Joyce lived? Did they explain that, or I mean, did I miss something?
I don't think they did. Well, I mean, they are, they do have different files and information. Like, that's a real good question right there. They never did. They never did explain like that. They just show up.
Also, another thing, explain to me, how in the hell can Joyce afford to move to California with virtually no job except for selling encyclopedias over the goddamn phone? How can she afford that house?
That house is pretty nice for them too. Cause now I'm thinking about how did you afford that? And that had to be 4 bed. No, yeah, it had to be 4 bedrooms because you got 3 kids and yourself in there.
And see,
in California.
Shit that I think about.
No, I'll be thinking about some stuff like that too. I'm like, you in California too. Like, even I don't care if it was late 80s or not. Still expensive. Selling encyclopedias. Oh, that makes me think about it. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff to unpack from this TV series. And I also thought about, we didn't talk about Hop as much as well too. From where his character was from the very beginning till now. What do you think about Hop's character?
I mean, that's job into a goddamn superhero. I mean, what else is there to say?
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad to see him and Joyce finally got that weird sexual tension out the way and just went ahead and, I guess, officially got together.
Yeah, finally. I think like 3 seasons or so they was playing with that thing. So yeah, finally got that out the way. And I'm happy for him too. He's getting David Harbour who plays Hops. I'm happy to see that he's getting more work as well too, because I like him as an actor. So see more things from him as well too. And that one scene where Hop's just a badass to me. Hop is a badass. The way how he's just taking control of situations. He's like, nah, I see this. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're doing this. Especially this past season, when he's going up to fighting against the Demogorgon and everybody else being in a different, country or whatever, fighting for survival. And I also applaud him for running in that snow barefooted.
Yeah.
That's not like that. Like, nah, I like he's not thinking about it. He just went for it. So,
well, when you think about it, also he did share the fact that he was a veteran and had seen and been through some shit prior to him even coming back to Hawkins. Like, at the end of the day, as a character, he's a hardened dude.
Yeah.
So, seeing all that after thinking about that really didn't surprise me. That actually tracked for his character.
Yeah, it made sense for his character, and then I was afraid of that. I'm like,
puffing cigarettes and drinking beer back in Hawkins, just his slutty self. But beneath all that is a goddamn soldier.
Mm-hmm. And they showed that perfectly this season too. Like fighting for survival, setting stuff on fires, lighting, shooting everything. But yeah, Hop was bad at. He was, I think, one of my favorite characters this season of how he stood out like that. Because
I forget, if at least 2 of these kids don't develop some type of alcoholism or drug problem at the end of all these ordeals, I'm gonna be fucking surprised.
You're right about that.
Because, dude, I mean, therapy is imminent.
You're right.
At the very least.
The things that they're going through, like this, we had a conversation about that before too. I'm like, you kids are in high school. Y'all not doing high school type of stuff. Like, y'all fighting these creatures from a different dimension.
And then the way, every season, shit is honky dory and normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 months ago, y'all was fighting for y'all lives against a mythical creature.
Yep.
That was trying to kill you. Like, and you're just in school, like it's cool.
Yeah, dude. Telling you, my life will not be the same after this.
No.
It's not the same. I have to fight for my life. And that's another thing too, with these townspeople make me laugh. I'm like, I'm glad they did this in this season. Of course, after the so-called earthquake or whatever happened, I was like, in the third season, I asked myself, no, I think at the end of the second season, going into the third, I'm like, I'm looking forward to see if these people will stick around, these townspeople, or if they going to move. Because ain't no way.
And you got your answer.
Yes. And I was so happy to see that. Like at the end of this season, I'm like, oh, y'all moving. Now you're moving. Okay. All these crazy events going on, and ain't no way you're about to see a sunflower-faced monster run down that look like a dog, and now you just staying here. Like, no, there's some shit going on in this town. So
also, how they build that as an earthquake, and you clearly saw everything split into like fourths and eighths, and light was coming out of the ground that was burning people in half. Like, no, that wasn't no goddamn earthquake.
Black people
don't incinerate houses.
Like, no, that's not. No, it's time to go, man. It's time to go. Straight up. And they stayed there. They like, no, he'll rebuild. Like, no, all y'all need to move. But hey, man, it is what it is. But yeah, great.
Before I forget, one trivia fact: do you know whose daughter the chick that played Cassie was? I'm sorry, Chrissy.
The chick that played Chrissy Star. Nah, who is it?
Chrissy was the first victim, if you don't remember.
Chrissy was the first victim. Oh, yeah, the one that what's her name first, turned her body all prick. Yeah. Who daughter? Whose daughter is that?
That is Van Dien, aka Johnny Rico's daughter.
What?
Starship Troopers, yep.
I'm starting to see what? I did not know that. That's dope, man. That is so cool. Okay. That's dope. That's a cool fun fact. I like that. And I haven't much had a chance to sit down and look at different facts for it yet, for like everything on it. I think when season 5 come out and we get on here again, we're gonna look at some more facts and then we'll talk to people about that as well too. And what else am I forget? Oh, almost forgot. Freddy Krueger himself was in this season.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you noticed at the video store, there was actually a cutout of Freddy Krueger.
I didn't catch that.
So I was like, okay, nice. That's the little Easter egg they put in there.
That's cool. That's cool. I love when they do that. That was cool. We already knew his acting skills was gonna be top. We already knew what he brings to the table. And that part right there was, I dig that. That was dope. So yeah, man. Everything about this season, I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Nothing else to break down from it, man. I'm trying to think, did we miss anything? There's always something that we miss.
I need to know Paul Reiser's character.
Wait, say it again.
I need to know what happened to Paul Reiser's character, the doctor, because they didn't show him anymore after they cornered him in their room. After they beat the shit out of him.
They didn't. I'm thinking they probably took him in, holding him captive till next season. Yeah, they didn't show him anymore after that. They didn't show what's that military guy, the black guy, I forgot his name. They didn't show him afterwards. At the helicopter. Yeah, they didn't show him. Yeah. So it's still some characters, still some people in there. Some I's gotta dot, some T's gotta cross with some of these characters. Yeah, I'm gonna see what they do with it next. Do you think the 5th season should be their final one?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially since we're seeing that the apocalypse is imminent and it's finally made its way to Hawkins like full-fledged where people can't deny what they're seeing anymore.
Right.
Now everything needs to be confronted, laid out, and finished.
Yeah, I agree. I think this should be it. Everyone has done a phenomenal job acting, well, just everything on this show. And these kids are getting older. I'm pretty sure they want to do something else. Like I want to see what's the name at Static Shock, because I don't know why he just fits the character to me. He just looks like he'd be Static Shock or something. I don't know why it just seemed like he would be that. But
now, why would you? Because I have personal feelings about that.
Wait, say it again.
I said, why would you say that to me? Because I have personal feelings about that. My goddamn character when I'm 32 years old and it can't happen. But in my mind, it's still possible.
It still can be done. I just need DC to come on. That's a whole nother conversation right there with DC coming in. But yeah, man, I just want to see what else these young people, this young cast does going forward. And shout out to Winona Ryder, because she's been acting for quite some, hey, Winona Ryder, and still looks good. So shout out to Winona Ryder for doing this as well.
That's always gonna be new to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, who else is this? I'm trying to see going down the cast list and everything. Yeah, I want to see what else they do going forward, man. So with that being said, man, you got anything else from this season?
No.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. So y'all remember to watch Stranger Things on Netflix, of course, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, man. That's gonna do it for us on this episode of Joffin's VIP Room. Y'all continue to stay locked in. Appreciate you, Derrick, for jumping in for this conversation, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.